Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast Ultimate on the Utopia server with myself, Lewis. I hope you're all good. And today we're going to go ahead and make some UU matter. I've been hanging on to this one for some time because you need quite a bit to do it. And you know, I think I'm at the stage now where we're looking pretty good. So I think we're going to go ahead and, you know, we're going to crack open the UU matter. Now if we go down here, I just want to show you guys that I've done a little bit of work. Last episode we made these very nice MFEs here, just chilling out, all full up with a very nice 600,000 EU per piece. Now out here I've made myself just another lava tank, you know, just a very basic lava tank, Zycraft lava tank, and I've got some of these guys coming up here. Now we're gonna power this with thermal power, I think. I've been thinking of ways to do it, been playing around with some energy conversion, and I've decided that yeah, the thermal's probably going to be the earlier way to get going until we move nuclear, and then we can look at start making some of the really advanced solar panels that'll be better. As far as outside is concerned, I haven't made too many because they're quite expensive, but we've got 3 of the hybrid, the advanced solar panels here, both generating 8 EU per tick, which is quite nice, and they actually have a really good storage of 32,000 per piece, so these guys are all good. And we've got some regular solar panels here just chilling. Could go ahead and make more of these, but I kind of thought that I want to just crack on and make this instead. It sounds better to me. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab some generators, these guys here, some just regular dandy generators, and we're going to want to go ahead and make ourselves some geothermals. And if we look here, we've got these guys here. So we need to make 10 of these, so I'm going to go ahead and throw the recipe in this guy, and let's just crack on making these, shall we? So we've got our regular generators, so let's put you in here with some refined iron like a boss. And have I got some glass? I'm pretty sure I made a ton of glass. Yeah, we got loads of glass, so you can go in there as well. And I'm gonna need myself some of these guys, some empty cells. Oh yeah, and these can sit in here, and we should be able to go ahead and make ourselves our geothermal generators. Gonna change this round so it's just on low. There we go. Nice and easy. So we've got our geogens. Now we want to go ahead and make the Greg Tech equivalent, which are called thermal generators, which are these guys here. And for these you need regular geothermal generators, you need electronic circuits, this is why we have 20 here, I made them beforehand, this is what I did earlier, and we need invar and reinforced glass. So I'm going to go ahead and take all these items out because we don't need any of these guys at the minute. Yeah, we don't need them at the minute. So let's go grab all the stuff we're going to need for this. I have some reinforced glass in here, and we have gone over how to make that, which is very simple. Just glass and advanced alloy will give you those guys, which is, you know, quite easy. We got a load of invar in here because I cooked up a ton just so we're ready for this. So we'll put you guys in there like that, and our electronic circuits. And kapow kapow, we have ourselves 10 thermal generators. Now you may be asking, you know, Lewis, why are you making the thermal when you already have the geothermal? Well, there's a good reason to this. So let me go into a little bit of detail for you. So the geothermal generators put out 20 EU per tick, and each one, when you put in a bucket, will create 20,000 EU per bucket. Now the thermal generators put out 24 EU per tick, so you're probably saying, you know, for the cost of the invar and the reinforced glass, is it really worth it? Well, for 24 EU per tick that doesn't sound like much, but the cool thing is these guys put out an extra 50% EU total per bucket, so you get a massive 30,000 EU per bucket instead of 20,000 EU per bucket. So the amount of lava that you use goes a much further away. So, you know, that's pretty wicked if you ask me. So I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and just throw all these guys along here, and we should be in good standing to get all this running. I've made a few of them, so I think we're looking pretty good. There we go. Looking very nice. And we'll put the other ones here like this, and these guys should be filling up with lava. Oh yeah, you can see them filling up here as they do. Now Are they all filling up? Looks like they are. Once you get the nice kind of lava-y top on them, it means you're in good shape to be making some power. So let's go up and grab ourselves some wires and wire these into our MFEs. And then we get onto the task of making the matter fabricator. The boss, the matter fabricator. So we'll grab some glass fiber. And we'll go down and wire this guy up. I'm going to put it straight into one of my MFEs. No, we don't have to worry. It's only 24 EU per tick, so if you add it up, 240. So we're going to go ahead and dig into here. Now, I want it to go straight into there, so let's try and think of how to do this. So we'll just go through here, I think. Oh, we found myself some monazite. Nice. Be using you soon for some forcium. So, are we right behind one? Yes, we are. We are right behind one. So, alright, let's wire these up and see how it looks. So I want you guys coming out here like this, and coming across here, because you can, and we'll wire you guys up across the back. There we go. Nice! Alright, so these guys are going to be making all their power, 10,000 liquid amount, so nice 10 buckets I think in there. Yeah, it's 1,000 per bucket MB if they run it off that. So, we're looking rather good, and our lava is filling up. Good, because I was a little bit worried that running 2 lava tanks off of 1 pump might not be enough, but when you think about it, we're never really actually using the other tank unless we're crafting anything or using any of the power that we need for some of our geogens that are in there. The only other thing that we're powering for is this guy here, which isn't using a massive amount of energy just yet, so you know, I'm quite happy about that. So, I'm just going to leave this for the time being because I haven't got any stone on me, and I don't want to put cobble down because it looks ugly. Forgot to do this as well. Oh, damn, I failed. Alright, so, moving on to the matter fabricator. The monster that is the matter fabricator. We're going to need a lot, and yeah, it's going to be a lot. So we're going to need carbon plates, we need advanced alloys, we're going to need this stuff. Probably going to need more of you at some point. Oh, this is a mission. We don't need you guys though, so you can go and sit back in there. I know I put my monitors in there, don't shout. So, let's have a look at this guy. We'll make one piece at a time. The matter fabricator. Alright, so we need 2 teleporters. And for the teleporters, we need 4 advanced circuits, advanced machine block. Oh geez. Right, so we've already got 1 advanced machine block, so let's go ahead and make another one of these guys first, I think. Yeah, it just needs a regular refined iron, which we've already got on us, so it's not too bad. Got a feeling this is going to take some time to make, so I'm going to try and be as quick as possible. And hopefully I already have everything I need as well, because I did do a little pre-check to make sure that we have all the bits that we need. So there we go, so we got you guys. So now we just need 8 advanced circuits. Shouldn't be too bad. Just grab a load of wires. And I got myself tons of rubber as well, so you know it's not too bad. We'll go grab some of you. And there is actually a cabling machine that you can get that's a part of Greg Tech that I think we might look into at some point because it gives you a little bit more cabling for your copper. There we go. Bam. And we'll make the last one. Why not? Because we can. So you can go in there like that. We'll make all of you. And you know what? We'll make all of you as well. There we go. So we've got tons of you guys. Now I'm going to put this back onto pulse because I don't want to go wasting anything. So you guys can all go in there with my refined iron, and we're going to need some more redstone, so let's grab some redstone out of here. Okay, you can go in there as well. And now we're going to set it to the regular circuits, like that. And how many did I say we need? We need 4 per piece, so we need 8. So let's count 1, 2, 4, 6, that's 6, yes, 7, and 8. Nice. Alright, so let's go grab some, what else do we need? We need some redstone, we need some lapis, and we need some glowstone. Oh yeah, nice. Alright, we should be able to go ahead and do the advanced ones now, so I'm just going to be cheeky and do it this way. So we'll throw all of you in here, and set you onto this. And you should, in theory, start making. There we go. Cool. So we've got 8 of these guys. Nice. So is that all we need? So we've got those. We need glass fiber cables, and we need some frequency transmitters, I think. Yep, we need some freak trans. We need 2. So that's 2 circuits and a copper cable. Alright, so we need more circuits. Always with the circuits. Okay, right, we can do that. You know what, fine. We'll just make tons of circuits. Why not? I meant to do that anyway. I'm pretty sure you saw me that I meant to do that, so that's fine. And some cables. And they don't stack. Amazing. Alright, so how does this go? Let's just throw it in here. There we go. So we need you guys in there. Don't need you. Don't need you. We need some diamonds. Oh, I'm getting pretty low on diamonds as well. I'm gonna have to sort that out. We need our frequency transmitters in there. You guys can just go in there. And we need... what else do we need? We need those guys. I think that's it. Nope, that's not it. What else do we need? I'm missing something here. Those guys, frequency transmitters, advanced machine blocks. Oh, it's because it's gone with the old recipe. We want this one. There we go. Bam, 2 teleporters. Oh man, I really don't want to get rid of the teleporters. I quite like teleporters, they're amazing. So now we need highly advanced machine blocks. Now, these guys are pretty expensive. It took me some time to get all the stuff that we need to make these guys, so hopefully it's going to be alright. But I had to get myself some chrome and some titanium, and you know, that's not easy to make. It takes some time. You need to use a lot of the grey tech items to make these guys. So I'll make some more of these, some regular machine blocks like that. Turn you guys into the advanced. Bam bam, like that. And which way around did these go? So it's titanium on here. There we go. And chrome. Bam, giving us highly advanced machine blocks. So I think we're halfway there, and my inventory is already looking horrifically put together. So we've got most of it. So now we need energy flow circuits, which is pretty expensive because we need Lapotron crystals and we need more advanced circuits here. We could use other bits, but we'll probably end up using these guys. So we need the shiny metal as well, which I'm pretty sure I put in here. And for these guys, we need 4. So I'm just going to go ahead and cook 4 of these up. And it should give us the bits that we need. Yes, excellent. So we need those. We need 4 more circuits. And they advanced circuits? Yeah, they're advanced circuits. And we've already got 5 actually, so that's not too bad. We'll just go throw them in here and it can do it all for me. Because we're lazy like that. There we go. And you guys can go in there. And you guys can go in there. And we're going to need some more redstone as well. Not the invar, redstone. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cool beans. Alright, so we got you. We have... now, where is that gone? Because I just made it, and it always seems to run away. There we go, platinum. So we need you guys, and what was the last bit we need? We need a Lapotron crystals. Alright, so Lapotron crystals are going to need... we need another 4 circuits to do this. Jeez, this is expensive. 4 circuits already. And I think I'm almost out of wiring as well. Yeah, we are. Jesus. Alright, let's take this out. Put our circuits back in there. Bam. And we'll put this guy in here and this guy in here. And let's see if we can make enough of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Did I say I need 4? Each one of these needs that, so we actually need 8. Jeez. I don't know if I've got enough to make 8. What we got? We got 6. And we're going to need some more copper cabling. Alright, that's not too bad. Pretty sure I threw a load in here. Cool thing is you can go and put sticky resin in here and you get yourself loads of this stuff, and he's just going to crack on again. We'll make ourselves some more copper cables. You see what I mean about how this is so expensive? I wasn't lying when I said it's expensive. It's really expensive. And, that's alright, we'll only use those ones. So you can go in here, like that, and you can go in there as well. Why not? Go back in here, and we got 6, so we need 7, 8. Alright, so you guys can come out, because we don't need you at the minute. We need you guys in there. And we need to make a load of these guys as well, don't we? We need some Lapatron crystals. So we've got those ones in there, which are fine. We need energy crystals first, and each one of these requires 1 Lapatron, which is 4 energy crystals. Alright, we can do that. So we need our diamonds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need our redstone. Probably gonna need some more redstone. So we'll grab another handful. And let's go ahead and see if we can do this. So you guys can go like that. Bam, just like that. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, nice. And just throw this recipe in here because we can. So we need 8 of these guys, that's fine. We need 4 of you. And I need to put some lapis in there, otherwise it's not going to work properly. So let's do these ones first. Oh man, I made that wall into a piece of grass. That wasn't meant to happen. So there's those guys. Now you need to go in here as well, and you need to turn into a Lapatron crystal. There we go, like a boss. And now I think we're probably ready to make this. So you can go in there like that. We'll take you out and put in our advanced circuits, and we'll take the diamonds out and we'll put in our platinum ingot. And if all works well, yeah, we're gonna get these guys. Alright, so we have 3 energy, it's 1 more. There we go, 4 energy flow circuits, nice. We've got our 2 highly advanced machine blocks, we've got our 2 teleporters. What else do we need? We need a Lapatronic energy orb, which is, oh geez, we need a, oh my god, we need a lot of the, of these guys, the electronic circuits. Alright, I'm just going to go grab all these electronic circuits and I'll be right back. Alright, so I've got all of these circuits that I'm going to need. I've even got 1 extra, which is pretty cool. So now we need to make the last bits that we're going to need to go ahead and grab, and I'm going to need some redstone for this. Probably 1 stack should be enough, but I'm going to take 2 just in case that we need a little bit more. We shouldn't, but you never know. So we're going to have to do 8 of these, which is, you know, that's a lot. So let's grab all of these guys. There we go. 8 of these bad boys. And now we're going to need our circuits, which we have in here already. And we'll get rid of you guys, and we need some lapis. So I'm already running out of lapis, I think, as well. So we're definitely going to have to make sure this gets going properly. So we'll take a stack of lapis like that, and we'll chuck you guys in here, and we'll just throw this in the fabricator, because we can. And you know, we'll just do it that way because it works, and we'll throw as many of these in as we can without turning it all into other bits. So there we go, bam, bam, and yeah, got all of our Lapatron energy crystals, nice. So we got you, and now we just need to go ahead and put in a iridium plate. Wow. So where are you? I'm gonna grab you and throw you in here, and as if by magic, hopefully it's going to work. This one is always a little bit dodgy. I think these might have to be changed. Let's have a play around. I might have to do this in here. So iridium plate and these guys. Alright, let's have a look. So Lapatron crystals. So these are definitely the right crystals. Oh, we're 1 short. That would be why. Fair enough. We can make 1 more crystal quickly. There we go, much better. And there is a skeleton burning to death outside of my door. Oh dear. Alright, you can go in there, and our iridium plate, and kapow, 1 Lapatronic energy orb. Oh, what a beast. Look how much EU this guy can store. A redonkulous amount of EU this guy can store. So, I think now we can go ahead and make this guy. So we'll put you like this, and our energy flow circuits, and bow, we have a matter fabricator. Now, the matter fabricator is very cool, and don't go mistaking it for the mass fabricator, because it is a completely different thing in the concept of how it works. Now, how to put it easily, the matter fabricator is introduced via GregTech, and if you have GregTech on hard mode or some of the other modes, then it will take place over the mass fabricator. You can go into the config files and change that around, but if you want to play it properly, then be a hard person, you know, and deal with it and make yourself a matter fabricator. Go find all that iridium the hard way. Now, the difference between the two is the mass fabricator fabricates mass out of energy. That is how it works. So you feed energy into it and it makes something. Now, the matter fabricator is a little bit different because you fabricate stuff out of matter, how it sounds. So with the mass fabricator, you can put scrap in there and it amplifies the amount of energy going in there, or amplifies the energy to make more UU matter faster. The matter fabricator requires matter to run, but the matter doesn't actually amplify how fast it makes it in a way. It more is to do with the amount of matter that it needs. So it sounds a little bit confusing, but if you go on the wiki, it makes a lot more sense than I probably do. But basic way of putting it, matter fabricator, you have to put stuff in there. Dependent on the items that you put in there, depends on how many items it uses to make the UU matter. Mass fabricator, just dump an absolute ass load of scrap and energy in there, and you'll have loads of UU matter in no time. So I'm thinking we're probably going to put this guy, I don't know, like here on top of these guys, and then we'll have the wires going directly into it. I think that's probably the best way of doing it, and then we can feed energy into it like any other way we like. So I'm going to put that one like that, and then I'm going to take out these blocks. And have we got any circuits on us or any? No, we're going to need some wires. So all good. Pretty sure I got some of the guys up here in my box. Yeah, we've got loads. Awesome. And we'll wire this guy up. And then we need to start supplying it with power. So you can see that the light came on. That means that it's accepting power, but it's not actually creating anything at the minute, purely because there is no matter in there. So you can see there is no matter in there, but it's accepting power. And let's have a look on here. 600,000, 600,000. So it seems to be alright at the minute, that it's not absolutely caning our power supply, which is pretty nice, I think. Yeah, pretty nice. Oh, it's because the outputs are on the other side. That would be why. So we might need to change this around a little bit, so I don't go blowing myself up. Actually, we could just get another wrench and do it that way. Let's have a look. So we've got the Omni wrench. You know what, for the time being, we're just going to do it like this until I change it around. There we go. Alright. So now these guys should be taking energy. Yeah, there we go. So the energy's coming out of these guys. These guys are outputting power, which is quite nice, so those will be going into there. Alright, so when it comes to fueling this guy, like I said, there's a few ways that you can do this. Now, to put it into context of how much power this guy uses, it's an absolute ass ton. Now, in a technical term, you're looking at something like 16,666,666 EU to make one piece of UU matter, compared to the mass fabricator, which I believe used 1 million EU per piece of matter. So yeah, quite a bit. Now with the amplifiers on this, there are a lot of things that you can use. So most people just go with scrap, and we'll probably go back to scrap originally, but I want to jumpstart it to get it going first, so we can get as much UU matter as possible. It goes up dependent on what you put in there. So for instance, glowstone dust has an average of 25,000, sapphire dust at 50,000, ruby dust the same, and so is tungsten, all the way up to the higher things like platinum dust, which is 100,000, diamond dust 125,000, uranium dust 1 million, and plutonium dust, which is 2 million. So let's have a look at how we can get these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put uranium in there to get it going. You can see I've got one little bit here, and we can also get plutonium dust. Now plutonium can be done when you pulverize uranium ore, and the chance of getting plutonium dust is 10%. There we go, that's how you get it. Now, we currently haven't got any uranium ore because I haven't got anything to silk touch it. Now, there are a few ways that we can get something with silk touch. There's actually a Greg Tech item we can get, which I think is called the rock hammer or something like that. It's got a weird name. We'll look into that at some point. But that basically just automatically gives you pretty much a diamond drill with silk touch on it, which is quite nice. So I'm going to go ahead and throw, I don't know, tons of this in it. Let's just throw loads in and get ourselves some uranium dust. Nice. Like I say, we'll probably jump back to the old school way of using scrap later on, but I want to get some power going in there pretty quickly. I want UU matter fast. So we'll take all of this and let's just go throw these first bits in there first and see how quickly it uses them up. Because UU matter on this can still be used to craft pretty much most things. So yeah, so bam, throw you in there. And you can see that it's automatically gone to 6%. So, oh my god, this guy requires so much power, so much, a redonkulous amount of power. How's our tank holding out? He's holding out alright, because these guys last for quite some time. You can see that staying fueled up, and with the extra 50% that our thermal's power compared to the Geogens, then, you know, that's a nice added bonus, up to 8% now. Nice. So I'm going to go up and grab my uranium dust and just chuck that in there. And then I think we're good. I think we're done. Let's grab this and chuck it in there. And I'm just going to keep kind of doing this and grab everything and just throw it in there. I guess really I should just kind of, there's other ways of doing this, but it's fine. So I'll throw you all in there. Now, one thing to note is you can only put one thing in here at a time, one type. So if I put the uranium and something else in there, it won't work. So yes, just bear that in mind. But this guy's going to take ages. You can see we're up to 10%. So I'm going to keep this going. Probably going to make myself that rock cutter thing, which I can't remember the name of it at the minute. Let's see if we can find it in any eye, shall we? Pretty sure it's under rock cutter. Yeah, there we go, Silk Touch Free rock cutter. And what do we need for this guy? Because this would be pretty cool to get. We need titanium, we need diamond dust, need a circuit and a battery. And I don't think I have any titanium on me at the minute. So we've got a tiny pile of titanium, but I don't think that's the titanium that's amount we need. Got chrome, iridium, aluminium, nickel, but no titanium. Alright, that's not a problem. You know, I can go and get titanium at a later point, but I'm just glad that we're managing to get some of our uranium on the go, and we're going to be powering our matter fabricator. Oh yeah, can't wait for some UU matter. And then iridium is a thing of the past, because iridium then becomes so much easier to make, as it has its own recipe in the UU matter section. And I don't actually think it shows it in NEI, because if we go to iridium just here, I'm pretty sure it doesn't show it in it. No, I don't think it shows on here either. Nope, nope, nope. But it is there, so yes, very good. And we're up to 14%. Very nice. Alright guys, so we're going to leave this episode here. We're doing fairly good now. Now that we have the matter fab up and running, we can start really cracking on with some of the really cool Greg Tech items, and move on with some of the more expensive IC2 items as well. We'll start looking into possibly some nuclear power, which is wicked. And once we have enough UU matter, we can go on to making a fusion reactor. And oh geez, that thing is expensive. But, you know, we'll get there eventually, because we're not skimping. We'll do it all. Alright, you guys, I'll see you soon for another episode. Have a good one, and goodbye.